I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California.
Not bad. We got a show going
Such
here.
a lovely place. Such a lovely face.
Dude, where's the boom, 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 boom? What happened to that?
I don't fucking know the song.
Not you. I mean, Blit with the guitar.
Blit.
I mean,
It was the first time we played it, so, you know.
Sounds
he
like
was
a camp.
drunk. He was a little...
Blit sounds like a camp counselor playing around the campfire. You got to get... What the fuck?
Take that.
Jill ain't paying $30 for that.
I think $4 is a good amount. $4, I think, is a...
Jill, would you pay $4? No parking, nothing, just to see me and JD do our show? I mean, it'd be awesome.
Absolutely. I'd pay $8.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. You'd be a nice opening act. I mean, you sounded good, JD. I mean...
Yeah,
listen, I was with a couple drinks, so...
Yeah, it's phrasing.
Hotel California.
Nice.
Any time of year.
Any time of year.
You can find it here. Her mind is Tiffany twisted.
That's a tongue twister. My mind is definitely
Nailed
twisted.
it, man.
We call that the Motel California because JD mumbles. Anyway, yeah, Jill, Lady Gaga will be here tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it.
Can't wait.
Yeah. All right. Have fun at work. Put your top back on. I'm done playing.
All right, I'm putting it back on. You guys have a great day, all right? I'll catch you later. Keep on rocking, man.
Right.
Bye, Jill.
Right. Bye.
Peace.
Love her with her mushies. Yeah, man, we're just going to do some mushies. Excuse
And
me, can I chill? Can I chill here with you gals while my friends bailed? Thank you, Hyundai. You're the best. Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is going on now. They're offering some phenomenal deals. Don't wait. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Peace and love, Hyundai. Awesome car.
Seymour Wiener. The New York Mets honor a vet.
Technician 5th grade Seymour Wiener served our country as a member of the United States Army from 1945 to 1947. Seymour is a lifelong patriotic defender of civil rights, a community activist, and a diehard fan of the New York Mets. And here he is, our veteran of the game, Seymour Wiener.
Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, Bigfoot. Who the hell is this?
It's me, JD. Do you have any toys with you?
Yeah, I got a big penis. Well, you like big penises?
Uh-huh.
You do?
Mm-hmm. You like fucking yourself?
Yeah, you want me to jack off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you like being licked?
I would probably, yeah.
I even lick your asshole, I will.
I know.
Hey.
You're wet right now? You're gonna come for me?
Yeah.
I'm waiting to come for me.
Oh.
I feel good? There you go.
Yeah, I came all over my hand.
That's good, whore.
Yeah, I gotta clean up at this.
All right, now punch yourself in the face.
All right, bye.
Rah, 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 ma, 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 ga, ga, ooh, la, la, da, 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 romance. Rah, 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 ma, 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 ga, ga, ooh, la, la, da, 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 romance.
And now, Stern Show personality Ronnie Mund presents The History of Cunt.
Hello, lovers. Put on your clam diggers. We're wading into cunt. Today, we're pulling back the meat curtains on cunt as a slang word.
I love people who use big words.
Cunt was not considered vulgar until the 1600s.
What?
Then it became so taboo, it wasn't in any major dictionaries. From the late 1700s to the early 1960s.
Oh, my God.
That's a 200-year cunt drought.
I need it!
But you can't keep a good cunt down.
You know how powerful the pussy is?
Now there are almost a dozen variations of cunt in the Oxford English Dictionary. Let's hear them.
Let's hear it!
Cunt, cunny, cunty.
Wowee.
Cunt beaten, cunt bitten, cunted, cunting, cuntish.
Oh my God.
Cunt lapper, cunt struck, and cunt sucker. Hey, that's me. Yeah. That was today's history of cunt. See you next Tuesday, cunting, cunt-bitten, cunt suckers.
Wow. The hell was that? Where's the music? What happened? That was weird. We on the air? It's not vibing this morning. You guys came in late with it. Shame on you. There'll be a mass firing around here. I'm gonna be Elon Musking it on you dudes.
Shame.
What?
Shame.
What'd you say, Gary? Is Jay Giles in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I don't believe so. They were on the ballot a couple of times, but I don't think they're in.
They're not even on the ballot anymore.
Oh my! You mean like they're like so dissed that they won't even consider them again because they. No. Jay Giles' band is a great band. Peter Wolf, one of the greatest frontmen of all time. Motherfucker could sing and entertain. I saw him live a couple of times. Did some mushies and but seriously, hung out in the parking lot, lost my keys. Jay Giles, a great band. And Peter Wolf was an exceptionally great frontman.
Yeah, they could turn up back on the ballot again. It's happened before, but I think they were on once or twice, and then if they haven't been on, like it's been like 3 or 4 years since they've been back on again, sometimes they just fall into obscurity. Like Jethro Tull, I don't think has been on the ballot in
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
A zillion years.
It's ridiculous.
How could they not be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Think of the Brick and Aqualung. I mean, my God. My God. I can't believe Peter Wolf isn't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Did you know he was a disc jockey at WBCN in Boston when he started his career? And Ian Anderson of Jethro Tull is a fucking genius. Who could make the flute look cool? I just got a really good idea. I should start my own Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, I could do that, actually.
You could.
You know what I'm going to do? I actually have a deal with HBO.
You
know what? I'm going to contact those guys. I'm starting my own Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Fuck the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Shit.
Jay Giles will be in it. So will Ian Anderson. How many guys wrote hit songs with the word snot in it? Snot running down my nose. Greasy fingers smearing shabby clothes. You know why even Gary and John can vote in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and that's a big fucking problem. Because their musical taste is questionable. Wow.
So is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in general. Their musical taste is questionable.
Well, to quote, what's the name of the girl who just called in? I'm drawing a blank.
Jill.
To quote Jill, like, that's not cool. You know? That's just not cool, man. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is... So I got the ballot for Rock... So they used to put you in the mail, this, like a ballot, you know. Now it's all done on computer. I go to vote in this Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, motherfucker, with the passwords. They're worried. God forbid someone should vote.
Maintain the integrity of the vote, Howard.
Oh, my God. So 5 or 6 times I'm going back and forth with IT guys trying to figure out how to crack the code to get into this vote. Finally, I had my assistant. She voted for me because I could no longer invest any time in getting in with the passwords, and the password disappears. So I told her who I wanted to vote for, and she, logged in and voted. So it was like, launching a nuclear weapon would be easier than voting in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm telling you. All you got to do is punch in one code and you can set the world on fire. But the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I couldn't even vote. And in my Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I don't even think I'm going to let people like Gary or John vote. You're the sole judge. Yeah. Exactly.
Who belongs.
Exactly. And it's going to be called Rock and Roll Hall of Fame Exceptional. Like it won't even be that creative. I got an idea now. I'm getting geared up. I'm getting good and angry. When I get angry, I get ideas. We'll see. Yeah. What are you saying, Gary? Oh, so who did you end up voting for? I don't even remember my list. I voted for.
We had the similar thing. I definitely voted for Bad Company. I definitely voted for Cyndi Lauper, Billy Idol, and Joe Cocker.
Yep.
And then I'm trying to remember past that, but those are like the big ones that I remember.
Yeah, me too.
But I voted for Jay Giles when they were on the ballot, but I don't know why they're not back again. I don't know why they didn't get in.
Did you vote for the Black Crowes? I voted for the Black Crowes.
Oh yeah, Black Crowes, definitely.
Did you? And did you vote for Oasis? I voted for those dudes.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. What about Outkast? I voted for Outkast.
I did not vote for Outkast. Yeah. I think I'm already up to 7 with what we just said.
I know I voted for Outkast because I really dig those guys.
But is that the only thing you use as judgment?
Yeah, well, I'm a professional judge. I was on America's Got Talent for 4 years, and I am a disc jockey who worked in freeform radio where you pick your own music. I mean, I have massive credentials for this type of thing. And I'm a disc jockey. I mean,
only things you like. There may be things you don't like, but that did have an influence on the genre.
But I know about that.
Howard, do you read all the bios? Like, did you read the bio on Mana?
No.
Before you didn't vote for them?
On who?
Mana.
Listen, I was professional.
Clear your throat, Gary. Stop that.
Yeah. I was a professional disc jockey where I could play whatever I wanted. And I guarantee you, I didn't even see a Mana album in the fucking wall.
I agree. I never heard of him until like a year ago.
Meg Griffin, who was the music director, tolerated every kind of music there was. And she didn't even
nonsense.
Mana. You sure it's not Manoying? I don't know who Mana is, and I didn't vote for them. No, I didn't. Give me a fucking break. That must be
Did you
something.
even try listening to them? Like maybe.
No.
That's those are the Rolling Stones of Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who they are.
No, I mean, I just like. I know what should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
See, to me, you can't vote for the movies that are nominated for an Oscar unless you've seen the movies.
Oh, that's not necessarily true. I can imagine a bad movie. I just find it, and there's no offense to Gary, but I find it insulting to rock bands that, like, imagine this, Robin, you're a musician, you've sold millions of records, you put in your 20,000 hours of practice, and then Gary Dell'Abate is deciding your fate. It is fucking...
The guy who sleeps on the job.
Yeah. Yeah, well, but a guy like, what college did you go to? You went to...
Adelphi.
Adelphi. Like, and really, he's in radio.
What do you know about music?
He's in radio, but he's in radio with me. You know what I mean?
What does anybody know about music who votes? I've been booking musicians on the show for 40 years, I have some knowledge.
And no offense to the Rolling Stones of Mexico, but I like... I'll tell you something more. I like the Rolling Stones of England. I know that sounds crazy. And Gary Dell'Abate deciding your fate, whether or not you're going to be in the Rock and Roll. I mean, okay, Gary's great claim to fame is that he worked at a record. Yes, he worked at a record store 45 years ago.
But that didn't mean he booked. He decided which records to carry.
No.
So, do you think there's a lot of music critics who are in the who get to vote? What do they know?
Nothing.
It's just
right.
Their opinion.
They're idiots. Now, when you take someone with my credentials, professional DJ, and America's Got Talent top judge for 4 years running, those are credentials. There's a man who should be deciding.
When you started doing that, Howard, you picked your own records?
Oh, yeah. It was a nightmare.
There was no program director. That's the only reason.
No. No, there was a program director, but it was called Freeform Radio, and the program director had already checked out. This dude, he had a gig over at WKTU. He hired me. It shows you how much he checked out. He was just like, I'm hiring you. You're not good, he goes, but you seem reliable because you have a short haircut. So, and he said he was sick of hiring hippies. So, there you go. I got my job. My $96 a week job. And, there was a big decision had to be made. That's how bad it was. Gary went to a vinyl museum and drove the tour guy crazy. Did you hear about this?
I hardly call him a tour guy. There's like 4 people who work there.
Yeah, but the people who work there were annoyed by you. I mean, who'd you go with? Who covered you?
Oh, I went with my good friend John Blitt.
Yeah, Blitt said they went to a vinyl museum, and Gary loves, listen, the rap on Gary, and I love him, but the dude loves to talk. He can't shut the fuck up.
And this is one of his favorite subjects, vinyl.
Oh, my God. Gary talked all over this poor guy. He was trying to give a tour, but everything reverted back. But John, you were there. You want to give us the coverage, real quick?
I mean, I love kind of being around people who are passionate about things, and Gary's passion and zest for vinyl is contagious. So I could have watched it for hours. I'd love to go to every vinyl museum in America with Gary. So it was just a joy just to be a fly on the wall with him.
I know you're being facetious because when Gary starts talking about vinyl, it is torture. It's silly. It's stupid. It's just, and it's like, you zone out immediately. It's full of like his facts that nobody needs. It's just unbelievable. And combine that with Gary's love of just gabbing. It's unbelievable.
Howard, you may zone out, but I zone in. I zone in when Gary's.
I'm sure you do.
I do.
Play us some clips. Give us an idea what this was.
Oh, hang on a second. I don't have the script in front of me.
Oh,
script. We actually have a script. That's awesome.
There is a script. Yeah.
I'll be sure to get one too, so I can follow this.
Howard, I could start this. I was watching CBS Sunday Morning, and I saw this guy in upstate New York. It's called the Museum of Vinyl, and they're trying to collect every record ever made ever. And I thought that was kind of fun, so I want to see what they had.
Well, so Gary met with the owner of the co-founder, director of the museum. This guy's name is B. George. B. George.
Yeah, amazing guy. Amazing guy.
And his name is B, like B-E-E George?
Just B, the letter B.
So what do you call him? B?
You call him B?
Period? Hey, B. What up?
What up, B?
Yeah.
It's on the mushies.
Anyway, here's Gary sharing his thoughts on his passion for vinyl with B.
We want to collect everything from every country that ever existed.
Every record ever made.
Every record ever made.
Lithuanian language records?
We have a whole...
That's an old...
Eastern European section.
I have a very nice turntable. I'm not one of those people who can tell you I'm an audiophile and I can hear the warmth and I can hear this and that. I've met those people. I believe they believe it. But I've always said, to me, it's a very tactile thing. So I love the idea that you can have a theme on a record. There's no thematic albums anymore. So the songs are 1 through 10. It doesn't matter what order they're in. But in the old days, somebody kind of said hey, I have a thought about what order these songs should go in for a reason, and maybe you figured it out, maybe you didn't.
Yeah.
Gary, what's your story?
How did they get into that?
He just takes you there. My God. Man,
it's good, right?
I love it. It's fascinating.
This is my other. It's the Chocolate Factory or the Pickleball Court. This is my dream.
But let me ask you something. You have an opportunity to learn something from this guy. Why do you have to tell him your knowledge of vinyl and your knowledge of the album and Lithuania? And I mean, why can't you just quietly observe and listen to what the guy has to say?
Well, there was some of that going on, but you won't hear any of it.
I'm sure.
I mean, I'd like to release the entire 2 hours as a 101 special.
2 hours.
I think 2 hours. I think people could pleasantly fall asleep to it. I think people who love Gary and love vinyl as much as Gary loves vinyl would kind of really, key into it.
You deserve the Medal of Freedom, John. I'm not kidding.
Thank you.
For doing this. This is unbelievable. Here's Gary. This guy B, who owns the museum, showed Gary a collection of different pressings of the same Jimi Hendrix album. And Gary used the opportunity to show off his own knowledge about the records. He's very eager to let the guy know he's among an expert.
This, which I've never seen before, but this is all the same record.
all the same record.
Do they sound the same?
Yeah, and again,
Probably not. I'll bet you the Japanese one sounds the best, is my guess.
Why?
We have it from...
Because they usually do.
We're at the point now we're kind of afraid to play them.
Why are you afraid to play them?
I mean, these are like $2,000.
The Japanese, for some reason, when I worked at the record store, the Japanese vinyls, for some reason, they were supposed to sound better.
We're not going to touch it, by the way.
I've never seen that cover.
No one's ever seen that cover.
That's probably in my record collection, but as a reissue.
So many versions.
I have that one. That's a live album, right?
Electric Ladyland,
no,
right?
that's Jimmy live from... God. Oh, that's Electric Ladyland.
Yeah.
It's kind of like... you ever been in a party with someone who name drops? As soon as he sees the Jimi Hendrix album, the guy's trying to answer your question, John, but Gary won't allow it. He is going to give his answer.
Yeah. He's like that little kid in class. Ooh, 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 whenever he...
I am. I get excited. Robin, you're right.
The question.
He's a connoisseur of vinyl, and I think he wanted to share his knowledge with B. He wanted B to know that he wasn't just a hobbyist, that he was a true aficionado and knew what he was talking about.
John, what the fuck are you wearing? What is that? Is that the thing I gave you?
Yeah, I've been wearing it every day. I love it.
What is that?
I'm connected to vinyl now.
Yeah.
Gary gave this to me.
Listen, this is insane. I mean, Gary.
It's incredible.
I mean, the poor guy's trying to just answer a question that John asked him, and you just fucking barrel in there with Japanese and the pressing and the vinyl and this and that. I think Gary wanted the guy to know that he knew about the Jimi Hendrix album, that he didn't want to just sit there and let the guy have his moment. I think that's what was... Am I right, Gary? You wanted the guy to know that you know something?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I figured. It's hard for Gary not to show off his knowledge of vinyl. Wow. And here we have several copies of the same Jimi Hendrix. Japan.
I didn't have that one. I had that one.
I have that one. I don't have that one. I have that one. I've seen that one. I had that one. I've seen that. Dude, you got to let somebody get a word in. I think Gary, John, you were there. I think Gary didn't want this guy B to think that he was just some piker off the street.
Exactly.
Gary went into like machine gun mode. It was
well, it was a little bit of one-upmanship, and a little bit that he wanted, B to know that they were on the same level.
Right.
And if Gary wanted him to even know that maybe Gary was just a little bit more of a vinyl sophisticate.
Right. Do you imagine how sad it is? Like when you were taping all this, do you ever imagine how sad it is that Gary badly needed to impress B, some guy who lives at the vinyl museum in a house?
I love their chemistry. Again, you think I'm being sarcastic. I could have spent the night with them in that vinyl museum. It was on a beautiful property. I could have just, been there for 24 hours, if not 48 hours.
I see another clip here. Gary and B discussing their puberty playlists.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What is that about?
The puberty playlist is the music Gary listened to when he was going through puberty, when pubes started growing.
See.
Yeah.
It says here, B, the guy who was giving you the tour, had a hard time getting a word in. Let me hear this.
I think that, everybody, you love the music you went through puberty with. You keep that your whole life. And that's just, I think, pretty natural.
Gary, what's your puberty playlist?
My puberty playlist is it's all the stuff that's on my jukebox. So it's like Radar Love, I Shot the Sheriff by Eric Clapton. It's Life is a Rock, But the Radio Rolled Me. It's Jet by Wings. It's Be Thankful for What You Got by William DeVaughn, like stuff like that.
I don't really have a list of favorite records.
But I also remember fun things about records that aren't my favorite records. I remember having headphones, those old Koss giant headphones. It was a Grand Funk Railroad on Closer to Home. It would go, it would go back and forth, with the drum would go back. And if you think it was so cool, on the speakers, you would hear it go from here left to right.
Ping pong stereo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
ping pong stereo.
Well,
you know what I was talking about.
Oh, hey, honey. What's going on, you guys? Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just doing the show. Are you what? On break? I was on break 20 minutes ago. I'm doing a radio show. Yeah. I'm busy goofing on Gary. Okay.
I'll be back.
You should have been here earlier. I was talking about me trying on clothes for you. It was quite depressing. All right. I love you. We have some friends staying with us, so she was giving a tour of my studio. Anyway, let me get back to goofing on Gary. Sorry, that was an interruption. You know, I mean, I got to say in that last clip, Gary's drum impression was way more interesting than anything B might have had to say about the Vinyl Museum, honestly.
I just visualize Gary going through puberty, listening to all these songs, just like lying in his bedroom, wondering what's happening to his body. Things are changing. He's getting erections and listening to all this great music on vinyl.
Hey, in all fairness,
visual of it.
Like everyone on the show, I was a lonely child.
No, but I do find that, like, when Gary is reeling off all of his facts about all these different, it's like a blur. Like, I can't even pay attention to it. I don't know if it's his delivery or what. I have a hard time focusing on it.
Yeah, I could only focus on one title. You know, he gave us this whole list of his, and all I heard was Radar Love, and the rest is a blur.
Wow. That's more than I heard. That's pretty good, actually.
See, for me, it's mind opening. I hear it all. I absorb it all, take it in, and it takes me to another galaxy in a way. I love
blah, 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 blah. Radar Love, blah, 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 blah. Ramble on, blah, 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 blah. Walk this way, blah, 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 blah. Shop dress man, blah, 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 blah. Mississippi Queen, blah, 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 blah. Running with the devil, blah, 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 blah. My pubic hair came in.
Wow. Well, in any case, all right. So you guys went to the Vinyl Museum, and Gary was excited, and it was a nice trip. And you were fascinated by Gary's interaction with this fella B.
Yep, I loved it.
You loved it. It was good.
Yeah,
you learned a lot.
Yeah, I enjoyed my time there. You know, I think Keith Richards donated like $1 million to them, Howard.
Wow, no kidding.
They're collecting like a lot of blues records. He thought that was important, so they got some pretty good donors.
Gee, what I think you could do with $1 million of all the things in the world, and saving vinyl is not one of them. But
not all vinyl, just blues records.
Oh,
I
blues
think
record,
would have been good for Gary to kind of work there for a day. He wasn't interested in kind of working as an intern. He'd rather be on the board. But I think for Gary to give back to vinyl would be, I think, a very satisfying thing for you, Gary. I think you really need to do that.
Loves it.
Yeah, I think what you think and what I think are two different things.
Well, you should think more like me.
All right, boys. Well, I'm glad you got over to the Vinyl Museum, Gary. I know it's a big deal for you, and I'm happy you had that experience.
They were very nice. Send you the uncut video, the uncut audio.
Yeah, I mean, as a Howard 100 special, absolutely fabulous.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.
Let's go to Pat, who's been waiting patiently on the phone from New Jersey. What can I say, Pat?
Hey, now, how we doing, Howard?
Hey, now.
Did you see what your boy Gene Simmons is hawking these days? The ultimate Gene Simmons experience?
No, what is it?
So you will be, this is straight from his website, you will be Gene Simmons' personal assistant and band roadie for the day. So you meet with Gene early in the day, you be on his band team crew, you get a hat, t-shirt, and a laminate, you have a meal with him, you arrive and load into the venue with the band, help them set up, hang out backstage, and sit in on sound check. He brings you on stage during the show, you get a set list signed by him, and you get photos, and guess how much it costs?
How much does it cost?
$12,500.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I was low. I was going to say $10,000.
Wow.